Hey, welcome back to another episode of Forex Tech Magazine. Today is January 17th, 2019. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had opportunity to make some money so far this month. If you have not, then please stay tuned. Hopefully today we might be able to help you resolve that issue. Now, before we get too far into this, first thing I want to do is go ahead and put out that disclaimer. Disclaimer goes a little something like this. Any and all information shared with you by Forex Tech Magazine should be considered to be for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you are in need of financial advice, then our suggestion to you would be to seek out the assistance of a licensed financial advisor. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into why you came here in the first place. And that is to talk about baking recipes. No, I'm joking. Talk about some trades. So let's get into some trades. We're not gonna get to this trade just yet. Let's look at. So let's look at the trade that we had on the books. This right here is the Great Britain pound, New Zealand dollar, and we put this trade on the other day. Put it on this week. Right after that whole thing with the Brexit, the vote, we saw a good spike down. Let's look at this right here. So, I'm sorry, before the vote, we saw a good spike down in price, right? Price pushed down, and then after the vote, we saw this big spike coming up, right? And then we seen a pullback. So quite naturally, first thing we thought is this right here to be a this right here had to be a B, because this right here was the significant swing high, significant swing low, and all we need to do is wait for the C, and then we can ride this thing on up, and that's exactly what we did, right? A, B, C, we got in and made some money, right? MONE. All right. So here's our take profit, which is right above, or right below rather, this support resistance. And what happened? Price came up, price pulled back, price pushed back up, right? And here I take profit, right? And as you can see, here I take profit, then price pushes back down again, right? So that was good for that particular pair. The other one that we're in right now, we're still waiting for it to form, and I may get out of this one right here. I'm in it, but I don't necessarily like being in it. I guess that's not too weird to say. Oh, I'm sorry, not this one. I apologize. I'm not in this one. This is the Aussie Canadian dollar. I'm in the. I wonder what happened to my stuff. This one, Great Britain pound Canadian dollar, right? Once again, pretty much same concept, right? Price was pushing down before the news, but here's the thing: price was pushing down way before that news came out, and then it spiked up, right? And it's not spiking, it's not moving up as fast or as much as I want it to move. When I was looking at the Great Britain pound New Zealand dollar, true enough, price was kind of coming down before then, but it was kind of moving down to sideways. Overall, price was going up though, right? From December 11th, and it's kind of moving down to the side. And remember what we talked about? Price tends to, 70% of the time go into the direction of the original trend after it goes through a consolidation period. And here it's kind of consolidating, right? Before the news of the vote or whatever was going to come out, that's when it started making a downturn, and then it pushed back up, which is basically a continuation of where it was at prior. And all it really did was go up and hit that high. Go back and retrace that high. So let's see if we look at the Canadian dollar. Great Britain pound Canadian dollar. It was going up all the way up until December 31st, and then it just started to sink. So it wasn't necessarily really going to the side. It was kind of going down anyway. So this one, I'm not saying that it won't continue to go up. I'm just thinking that I don't necessarily want to be in it while it's trying to make that trip back up. Right? It's just like it got a long ways to go, and I'm kind of bored with this one. I think I want to just go ahead and get out. of this trade and go into something else. Yeah, because here we are now. This is where we're gonna get to. I'm pretty sure to get there, right? It's just, do I want to sit around here and wait for it to get there? That's the problem for me, personally. Um, it's something that I do. So I may wind up pulling out of this one. What's the next one? The next one is Great Britain pound, Japanese yen. Bada bop, bada boom. AB, same process with all of them, right? Boom. Now we're doing a little bit of a pullback. Once again, yeah, do a little bit of pullback. Price should bounce up to the fibs. Where it goes from there is your guess as good as mine, right? It's really kind of amazing to watch these moves in the market if you think about it. And this right here is really kind of a continuation of what's already happened, right? So really, if I think about it, it should be right about here. Yeah. That's where that next move should go to. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Yeah, it should be this one right here. Which that makes more sense. And it lines up perfectly with previous highs and also that previous downward trend line. Yep. So here we go. This is where the take profit should be. It almost hit it earlier today. See if we should get a test back to that later tonight. We'll see. Now remember though, I'm not in the Japanese, Great Britain pound, Japanese yen. Only one I'm in right now currently is Great Britain pound, Canadian dollar. Like I said, right now you see at the bottom of the screen, it's profitable, it's up $229, but I want to get out of that one just because. And we are though, no, and we're not in this one right here either. This right here is just another one, Great Britain pound, Aussie dollar. Once again, target is here, price is here right now. Looks like there's some strength gaining in the Aussie dollar. I'm actually glad about that because I am in a trade with the Aussie dollar, and of course, I want that trade to be successful. Let's see here. So let's get out of this one. Great Britain pound US dollar is just trading sideways, so it's not really doing anything. So looks like these things could, they could go ahead and stretch out, or they could just go ahead and fall. I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. Take my 262, whatever it is, dollars. It's not bad. For a total take for the day is $3,038. That first one, the Great Britain pound and Zen dollar, that was a really good one. Made 206 pips off of that for a total of $2,774, which is great. And then the one we just looked at, the Great Britain pound Canadian dollar, made 17 pips off of that for $264.90. So total $3,038 for about a day's worth of work. It's not bad, right? Close that out, and I'm done for now. I might get back into the trades a little bit later, but right now I'm just kind of done with it. I'm kind of bored with these trades. Let's go look at where we at. Man, this right here is crazy because this right here is the Australian dollar, and so we're definitely below where we originally came in at in this particular pair. And This thing does not seem to be catching any type of fire. So it did complete the Gartley. A Gartley is just basically a pullback with inside of the price action. Um, once again, price is trending sideways, right? Originally, before price was trending sideways, price was doing what? Price was moving up. It had been moving down before it hit that multi-year low. It's pushing back off of that low. So price is pulling back a little bit. It's understandable. Just down. Came off a real shallow. Fibonacci retracement. And so now it's telling me that it may continue down to the 1.618 D extension is here, but in order for it to do that, hold on 1 second here. Which would still place it, within that, 0.236 retracement. So it's still not like it's, going below the A or anything like that. It's really kind of coming back to the B pullback, which could potentially be an opportunity to get in at a better price for this particular pair. Remember, we're not looking to buy until price crosses over to the buy zone, right? Once price crosses over to the buy zone, then we're looking to kind of go in and say, okay, let's buy. Hasn't done that as of yet, but give it some time and it could. So it's probably right about here. Checking a couple of things. Let's see here. Yeah. So if price crosses over into this buy zone, be looking to make a purchase. If not, just kind of stay put. All right, cross over to the buy zone, buy. Send the price back up. So right now, if you haven't bought into this position right now, stay out of it, right? Until price makes that turn back around. I think right now we just experienced a little bit of a pullback in the market, but we'll see how that rolls out over the next 48.72. And then the last but not least, not this one, sorry. Just showing. This right here is the Great Britain pound. The U.S. Canadian dollar. This thing is determined to make its way back up off of these lows, and it has. And so now what we're looking at is it crossing over into the buy zone and out of the sell territory that it previously once was. So this one right here, right now, would actually be a buy. And kind of with the spec on this one right here would be for price to press up and then to pull back, retest this line, and then push back out again. So be cautious when trading this particular pair. Because what you don't want to do is get caught on the wrong movement of this trade, or retracement movement of this trade. Anyway, guys, today's gonna be real quick, real short and sweet today. Don't have a lot for you. Just want to kind of talk to you, walk you through those trades. If you got any questions, feel free to hit us up at questions at forextechmagazine.com or forextechmagazine@gmail.com. Either way, we'll get to those questions, get you some answers. If not, I'll see you back in another 23, 24 hours. Take care. God bless you, and talk to you soon. Bye.